Phaser now out. That was a quality win from Complexity, also beating Sonics beforehand. So Complexity results on their side so far.
And there's going to be a lot of eyes on AJG, who's been a top scorer for Complexity. Illusion and Mist both jumping for that ball. AJG trying to keep the pressure on. Raise Bull up. It's going to be an awkward bounce. Couldn't make the read, but it still comes out to Shad.
Oh, what a shot.
Puts it bar down.
Perfectly placed here from Shad, and right off the rip, you're seeing Complexity build that pressure. That's a fabulous bounce out to Shad, and that's just a tough save if you're Illusion in that net. Shad's going to pound that one above you. And a 1-0 lead here for Complexity. It's very similar for the way things Complexity started off against Envy. They just seem like the faster team at the moment.
Another chance, but Drees will poke this out. AJG up against Drees with no boost. Drees, no boost, no problem. Back-to-back 50s. But Illusion getting beat to the ball as well. Illusion also on empty. Numbers advantage briefly, but Shad won't make contact on the ball, leaving it for AJG. Nice bounce out. 2 go for Envy. Drees able to pop it high. Complexity not able to take advantage of that double commit. Now AJG showing the flip reset, ended up taking a shot. It's chaos on the back line right now for Team Envy.
Little confusion there from Envy on who to go. Probably 2 players calling out for the ball at the same time. Drees, that's a good touch towards the midfield, and Envy do get out. It wasn't pretty, but here comes Complexity as Mist has to make the save on his own goal line, and a good clear here from Mist, or from Envy, as Illusion will poke it towards the Complexity goal.
Mist, pinch pass out to the middle. Large clear. Illusion even jumping for it. Misses that. Now that's going to be a shot opportunity. We'll get the save. Mist dribbling around one. Raise Bull trying to get back, but Shad was able to get there in time. Fortunately for Team Complexity, Mist low on boost. Another shot.
Oh my goodness.
Off the post. Raise Bull. And now AJG flicking around one. Getting the corner. Slow play 50. And Complexity escape with their lives.
Envy knocking on the door there and Mist. He's been able to squeak through a couple defenders here, and that one going off the post for Envy. They were that close to tying things up, and only 2 shots to their name. Complexity have put up 7 here so far. We're not even at halftime, as Shad gets a good demo in the midfield on Mist, but to no avail. So it was straight back into the hands of Envy.
We're also seeing a lot of demos coming out of Team Complexity. They are bringing it to Team Envy. AJG up, double tap, ball from Illusion. The pass was there, but no one there for the shot. AJG going for the backboard. Drees.
They read.
That was a tough read.
Crucial touches here. You talked about him earlier, just winning challenges and taking challenges with no boost. A couple times now, been the last man to get that crucial touch off the backboard, just being the guy to cover the backboard, because you know Complexity, you're going to use it. And right now, Envy having to field a lot of shots above the net. Here comes Race Bull. He gets bumped and tackled by Illusion, as Complexity still trying to threaten here. This one off the back wall again. Still Complexity can't find the shot. This one to AJG, and Illusion will clear it away.
An important tackle that was. Illusion. No, the shot getting blocked by Drees, but somehow it was able to get through that first defender. We've seen some leaky defensive moments from Team Envy, but they're still keeping in this. Only a 1-goal game, but time is running out.
Trying to find some offense here for Envy, but Complexity have just eaten everything up that Envy have thrown at them. They've had really one good look, and that was the shot off the post for Mist. Here's Mist again, but AJG has it covered. Complexity have been quick on the challenge. This time a fake from Drees. Race Bull still covering the backboard. Follow up there is from Mist, and he'll put it away. We're tied up.
And Mist the one to put it in, and that play from Drees, you saw him slow play, letting that first defender go by, and then making it tough for the second defender. Drees is doing some hard work in the trenches. Mist getting credit for the goal, but Drees, tip your hat to him. What an effort.
And it hasn't been pretty from Envy in a lot of their series through the first 2 regionals here, but they get the job done, and they've been finishing pretty well here. And that goal is kind of the epitome of that, just having to grind it out, play off the backboard, get a little messy, get a little dirty on the Complexity side. They certainly done that. Now AJG punts one out of the way on the Envy side as still Envy end up with the ball. Lucian back to Drees. Drees with a shot. It's low, and it will find the right side. Envy gonna take the lead.
Drees again, you see the 50 Illusion putting it right back down in the perfect spot.
Oh my.
The panic on the back line from Complexity, and for good reason. Illusion put that ball in the most dangerous spot possible, giving Drees that look.
What a shot from Drees. We've been calling his name quite a bit. He's been doing a lot of work for Envy. Here's missed again. A good dunk. Drees coming in quickly. Off the crossbar for Drees. Complexity trying to find a way out. Illusion fakes. Drees again off the crossbar. This time it goes through. And Envy up by 2.
Oh, and catching a break. This one hits off the crossbar again.
Oh.
But then it bounces off Raiseball, back off Drees, and in. Drees pounding that crossbar like there's no tomorrow. And fortunately for Envy, it found its way in.
The man left a dent on that blue crossbar. And Envy, they are at least better for it. He got his redemption. He puts it away. And here's Drees again. Can he go all the way to the hole again? That's the cut. Oh
Drees.
my, and off the post. If the goal was just a little bit wider, Drees would have some highlight plays, but it'll be missed to follow it up. 4-1 now for Envy.
And you see how well Drees lands with that ball, cradles it to get that shot. He didn't connect, but again, work in the trenches from Drees. What an effort that we're seeing from him in this game. 2 goals, 2 assists, 100% goal participation, topping the scoreboard in points. Drees having a heck of a game and adding another save to his resume. As the final seconds tick away, Complexity started out game 1 dictating the tempo.
Yeah.
They had Complexity on their back wheels, but then Complexity found their play style. They were able to incorporate Drees. They were dodging the demo, dodging the bump attempts, and then making those effective infield passes just out of reach of Team Complexity.
Yeah, absolutely agree with that. I think for Envy, they started a little bit slow. They felt the pressure of Complexity early on, but they really got their feet dug in halfway through that game, and you really did start to feel the tide shift towards the Envy favorability, because it just felt like Drees took over the game. You look at his scoreline: 2 goals, 2 assists, 2 saves, and 4 shots. He was all over the place for Envy, and there's a lot of stuff that he did off that didn't show up on the scoreboard as well, winning a lot of crucial challenges, a lot of great control off the backboard, shutting down Complexity's offense while also raising the level of Envy's offense. I mean, that's a standout performance here in this game from Drees.
It really was. And like you said, Corelli, we started out talking about Drees due to his backboard plays on his own back wall. He was keeping the ball out of dangerous spots, preventing Complexity from having clean shots or rebound opportunities. Drees was everywhere. Can he have another performance like that? Or will we see the Complexity that started out game 1, started out with the pedal to the metal before letting off the gas? See if they can keep it going. Raiseball tipping it to the corner. AJG sees Shad. Illusion will tip it back. Not the best touch. It's going to make it tough for his teammates. Missed beating out that defender to the ball, or the attacker rather. Now bouncing Illusion to the corner. Raiseball blasting that over missed head. But now Drees, the third of a tank, running out of boost, and it'll get cleared.
That was well played from Drees, using his wave dash there on the wall to get after that, getting more momentum, not having to use all of his boost. Envy still trying to threaten here in the first minute, but it'll be Raiseball to break 3 for Complexity. Here's Shad. He can't put one on target, and Envy trying to get control of this one. It'll be Mist, who has been a big catalyst for this Envy squad here in this series in particular. A lot of quality challenges outside of the box that have led to counterattacks for Envy. And yet still Complexity fighting for it in the trenches on the back line. They'll have to go through everyone on Envy if they want to break through. Mist will turn it away, and Drees will push it downfield.
Complexity going to need more plays like that. Raiseball slow playing in Envy's corner, getting the 50s, getting the corner boost steal. Series shaping up to be a grind for both sides. It's a light pass, a bit of a hospital ball for Raiseball. Complexity trying to keep possession, but they give it up. Now Raiseball to an air dribble. Flip reset pass to AJG. AJG right at Drees. Drees awkward ball. Illusion will pop it high. Missed in position for the pass. Missed up quickly, but not quick enough. Razebull cutting it out. AJG with the quick shot. And now we're seeing some back and forth, end-to-end action.
And you're seeing some good plays, or I should say passing coming out from Complexity, but there's just nothing dangerous from the offense at the end of it. When you just take the whole attack, it doesn't really feel that threatening. There's a lot of control, there's a lot of possession, but Envy have done a great job of shutting them down, or at least forcing Complexity to not take the best route towards net. As again, Razebull here just to pop in. It's an easy touch for Mist, and Envy are out once again.
Complexity gearing up for a counterattack. Drees denying the ball at the midfield. Lots of space for Shad. Solo play potential. Pinches it off the ceiling.
Double commit.
And now a double commit. And that ball, you've seen it a lot, especially in Europe, where you can go, get the first touch, actually land on the ceiling, and it gives you so many options once you get your flip back and you have unlimited time. But we saw the ceiling pinch attempt. Complexity, like you said, in the final sprint, not able to find that power on the shot.
And it looks good from Complexity. Like it's a beautiful build-up a lot of times. They just can't find it away, but hold on, Shad's gonna dunk the last man and Envy off the ceiling, and they'll get one finally.
And you see Mist trying to clear it out. Shad predicting him perfectly. And he's not the prettiest of goals, but a goal nonetheless. Complexity happy about it. Finally breaking through the stingy Envy defense. And now there's less than 2 minutes left for Envy to get something going. Envy, the shot, immediate answer, top corner from Mist.
What a response from Envy. And Illusion here with a lot of time. Shad pre-jumped it, then went back down. That's what gave Mist the space to move in.
Great shot.
And a fantastic shot, well struck, 71 miles an hour there from Mist. Tied up immediately here from Envy.
And Illusion, that's not the first time he's done it this series. Illusion on those sidewalls, reading the defense as well, and getting that ball into the midfield for his teammates.
But again, the space only opened up for Mist because Shad wanted to pre-jump, and he bailed on it, then got caught in no man's land trying to recover. And Mist had open space there in the box to take the shot.
Moments in this series, we've seen both teams struggle defensively. And now we see the ceiling play. Shad getting shut down. Razebull, first touch, too heavy. Mist, popping it up to Drees. Drees, the shot, and it's good!
Oh my! What a play from Envy. Mist pre-jumps this, gets up after Razebull, beats him to the ball, then Drees sees it all the way, and I'm sure he heard Mist screaming that he was going to beat that man. Drees receives the pass and puts a wonderful touch on target. Envy into the lead.
Great spot from Mist. Razebull, that heavy first touch, costing Complexity. And now Illusion going for a backboard touch. Envy putting on the pressure. There's a demo. Drees back to the ball. Trying to get a 50, but Razebull goes low. Back to the middle. And Mist will keep the ball in play. Complexity battling out of their own half. Shad, hard hit. Drees with the pop up. And again, a 50 coming out from Team Envy. Complexity, they've had moments where they've been given space, have not been able to capitalize on it.
Complexity might only get one more chance here, and this could be it. If AJG can get around it, they've really been poking around the outside of the box on the Envy side. Can they drop one in? Oh my, Razebull! When I said drop it in, I didn't mean the net. What a touch!
Razebull has to jump around the ball and get the latest touch around Drees. That was a bender of a shot, and Complexity with 13 seconds left make it a game.
Wow-wee, what a touch from Razebull. And now Envy trying to respond quickly as they did before. Drees gets past one, over to Mist. That's a great pass, and the shot's wide. A last-second attempt from Envy, spoiled by the wide shot. Maybe another chance here if Mist can get around it. Off the backboard it goes. Illusion on the shot. Uncontested, and everyone from Complexity was there to make the save, but it hits the ground instead, and we go to overtime.
Ambitious play. Envy going to the wire. Weren't able to connect. Now Mist deals with a lob to the corner. Illusion can't beat Shad to the ball. Dangerously across net. Razebull controlling it. A pinch, Mist out of boost. AJG, you saw Shad was coming in for the touch, and AJG cut it out. It's going to throw the rotations off a bit for Complexity. Razebull to pop, missed, quick to it. That's the second time we've seen Razebull hit it right to missed.
And I
missed
think
with the demo.
I think a lot of the North American teams know that they have to get up quick against Complexity because they want to pop that ball up and take that air dribble every single time. And they are very dangerous when they get the time and space to do so. So a lot of these North American teams, they will move quickly to slow that down as Shad puts one wide. Still Complexity, as I said before. Just poking around this NV box, trying to find something. Razebull calls off Shad, and a weak shot is turned away by Mist.
But still a dangerous situation. Illusion has been on empty for quite some time, picking up small pads here and there. The patience in front of his own net, and a nice challenge, a nice 50 from Illusion. Mist leaving it for Drees. There's a demo on Illusion. Drees low on boost, doesn't want to commit too hard. Will go for the pass. Bit of an all-in situation. Now Illusion's going to have to buy time, trying to dodge the bump, and he does so. Illusion, a smart play to slow things down. And Complexity, they had a brief window there, a chance. But now, the numbers advantage. A miss for Razebull. Illusion will clutch it for Envy in game 2.
Oh my, look at this first touch from Illusion, and then Razebull gets backed off. The challenge doesn't go immediately, and Illusion sees it and knows he can pop it over his head. Razebull kind of caught there in no man's land in the end, and Envy steal away this game.
And this game, it felt like first touches for Complexity were not there, especially from Razebull. Those few plays where that first touch was too far and it was missed both times, shutting down the play. But what ended it was the fantastic first touch from Illusion. Illusion, he saw that Mist and Drees overcommitted. He had to buy time in the midfield. Not only does he buy time, but he manages to keep the ball in Complexity's half and ultimately getting that first touch past the first defender and taking it to Razebull to close things out. That was composure coming out from Team Envy.
Yeah, it certainly was, and Envy able to eke out another win here. Complexity, though, did not go quietly. That shot there from Razebull that we just saw in the replays was incredible, and unfortunately, I don't think Complexity can really rely on shots like that being consistent, but Complexity, again, it's something that I harped on basically this entire second game, was that they spent a lot of time on the Envy side. We had mentioned that the possession was, I think, very solidly in their favor on the offensive third, and they just couldn't put a quality shot on target. And I think, yes, that is credit to Envy. They did a great job to shut them down. But at the same time, with the possession, the control that Complexity have, you would expect them to have more dangerous chances than they did.
Here's another dangerous chance. Razebull! I'm not sure if there was a touch by the defender there from the angle I had, but it was a close call. Razebull almost making a clip.
As if he needs another one, as his first shot was incredible. Now this one comes out to Drees, and Mist gonna pick it up, top shelf, and it's too high. Off the crossbar it goes again, and Envy forced back to the midway line. Here's Illusion. Wants to find the back wall. It comes straight down to Mist, and Drees trying to get involved. Will be backed up by Shad.
Nice challenge from Mist in the corner. Razebull to the sidewall. Drees taking the time, taking the space, and now the shot!
Oh.
Pinched out by AJG. Seeing much more infield passing in that final third coming out from Team Envy. And now a pitch goes in. Razebull, we need to take another look at this one.
And I gotta say, Razebull's just been all over the place since halfway through that last game and into this game. And this is just a fantastic read on the ball. Mist was looking for a second touch there, but Razebull takes it away and booms it to the back of the net. But boy, has Razebull been all over the ball for Complexity. He's kind of been chasing on that Envy side, and it's really paid off.
Oh, it's
as
in!
This ball is wide open for Illusion. Envy again, able to respond quickly.
And that has to deflate Complexity. They've done this a few times now where they get a highlight caliber goal and then right off kickoff concede one back. That has to be tough for Team Complexity.
Yeah, it's certainly not what you want, especially when you work so hard for your first goal. As Mist almost gets that one through Shad. Dangerous ball here as Drees tries to deal with it. He plays it into the ceiling. And Envy certainly taking advantage of the space given in a lot of these attempts. AJG not connecting. Mist will make him pay. Drees now trying to set something up. And fighting off the defenders will pay for it with his life.
Drees got bumped into getting demoed. That's gotta hurt.
That's kind of been the life. Oh my. Did he get this? He did.
Drees, he's like a bull in a china shop, and he's knocking shelves over.
I was pointing out how Razebull's everywhere, but it's Drees for Envy who is just in the mix constantly. And that's been, I think, the way it's been this entire series. He is just always the man up front. He's always the last man.
Now Razebull past the halfway point.
Oh, man.
He's going for a dribble, but not able to get anything going. Razebull taken to the ground, low 50. AJG back pass, smart back pass. Drees was hunting, does get a demo still. And now Illusion, the 50. Razebull, tons of boost. Going for the pass up to AJG, and it was the right idea, but still not a shot opportunity. That looked between a shot and a pass. Needed to be one or the other. Drees trying to bump AJG on his way out. Missed. Off the wall. Illusion letting Shad get that hit. Now it's bouncing out. 50 ball, AJG backboard pass. Mist will hit it right to Razebull, but Razebull back to Mist. Illusion not able to get the shot, but you see the possession given up again.
Whoa. That's a little musty there from Shad. Last man forced to come out from Envy. That one's going to pitch all the way down the field as the pitch has been stretched a little bit here in the last minute or so. A lot more booming balls, a lot bigger clears coming out. Teams trying to find that possession to set each other up. Right now, Mist wanted a second touch. He didn't get it. AJG calmly will take this one out and the demo. Now, Razebull wanted the bump on Drees, but Drees is just bigger and stronger as he throws that one back down the field with a challenge.
Illusion. Oh, Illusion didn't expect AJG to fall from the heavens. Now Illusion, first touch control on the wall. Making it awkward for the Complexity defense. Will turn on this ball. AJG clearing downfield. Team Envy setting up at the midfield line, preventing a lot of these attacks, but AJG lets that through.
He got him.
Infield pass, but Shad wasn't able to get around it.
And a great clear from Envy to immediately put Complexity back on the defensive side. Another demo coming out. There's been a few here from Complexity. That physical game has yet to pay off. Shad wants it off the back wall. Razebull was there as well. AJG, who didn't feel comfortable going into that. It certainly wasn't in his favor as we're under the final minute here. Shad gets over one. And Envy forced to play out from their own corner.
Shad getting bumped by Mist off the ball, but Shad takes out Illusion. Drees tipping it up to the midfield. Razebull to the sidewall. Second touch, he'll pop it out. Gets the mid boost as well. Perhaps counterattack opportunity. AJG will be looking for his options. No, he'll just air dribble it. It's right to Shad.
Oh,
Shad is denied by Mist.
What a save from Mist. He's got to do it again. Drees comes through for Envy. Complexity firing off shots, but they can't break through. Maybe one more. Illusion denies Razebull, and Drees to clear it away.
Shad setting up AJG. AJG going for the bump, but Illusion reads it, hits it to the ground, and Envy escaped by the narrowest of margins on that one. Complexity were right on the doorstep.
Yeah, you could see Illusion's reaction as soon as they won that one. He kind of just leaned forward like, yes, we made it through the flurry from Complexity there at the end, and I would be excited too, as it has been a fantastic series from Envy so far. And honestly, I don't think it's like Complexity are getting, massively outplayed. I do think that Complexity are their own worst enemy and not generating more dangerous chances. But Envy, and especially Drees today, has just been a monster. And he has set up Envy so many times. He has won so many crucial challenges, and he's made Mist and Illusion look really good. Not that they aren't, but he's really made his teammates look good here today. And Envy is certainly better for that. And they've just been able to take advantage of, I think, the smaller things that Complexity have been giving up, whether it's poor touches or just simply the space given to players like Drees, who have just been able to mix things up for Envy.
Yeah, Envy mixing things up and really being a triple threat team. You saw Mist shutting down Razebull multiple times in the midfield, leading to goals, having some really nice shots. Drees in the trenches, doing work, being a nuisance. And then also Illusion, you can't discount how important that one play was, where he gets the brilliant first touch, then beats Razebull to win that previous game. I mean, every moment, or every member has had their moment for Team Envy.
Yeah, when we talk about Envy trying to find their identity, I mean, I think sometimes they are a triple threat. Sometimes they have a single player pop off. You know, last regional, Illusion looked really good offensively. He was kind of that point man. Here today, you're seeing Drees really step up. That's something that Envy needs, and right now they're going to need one back as AJG puts away the first for Complexity.
And AJG, nice speed there, a nice touch from AJG to ensure that ball is going in. And now all eyes on this kickoff. Complexity has conceded goals multiple times to Team Envy now in this series right off kickoff after scoring, and it's another nice kickoff opportunity. Drees 1v1, still a dangerous ball, a weak shot from Mist, and that is saved. So Complexity able to prevent that immediate answer. See if they can leverage that into a win.
Yeah, Mist didn't have any boost on that shot, which is why it was so weak, but still Envy's kind of hanging around here. Mist tries to take the challenge into AJG, and you're right, it has really been been a tough game for Complexity when they take the lead, but now they've got a bit of a cushion here. 2 goals up in the first minute, and it's Razebull to double up their score.
Razebull, a hard shot. You see that trail of that ball was orange, which means it skipped off an oncoming player from Team Envy. Razebull was ready for that pass, but the speed on that infield ball was too much for Team Envy's defense to handle. And AJG up quickly, going to be racing Drees to this ball, takes out Drees. Razebull slowed down by Illusion. And now clear out. Oh, team bump on AJG, was in position to keep that ball in.
Envy trying to find their first here. And no boost here for Drees. That's a couple times now. Envy just haven't had boost to continue the play on, or at least in the most favorable position. They just had to make do. Mist here with 0 boost as well. Razebull, an easy challenge and tackle for him to get out.
Illusion. Strong first touch. Drees going for the demo. A miss from AJG. Lots of boost for Mist. Flip reset back to the ground. Back. Drees served up on a silver platter by Mist.
It had to be something special from Mist, and it was. A little fake, then the dash into the ball to beat the next man off the back wall, and an easy shot there for Drees, all set up by Mist. Great work there, and Envy cut the lead in half.
A surgical dismantling of the defense by Mist. Mist getting that flip reset opened up so many possibilities. Mist up to Drees. Drees going to take it himself. Flip reset down to the ground. The 50.
Whoa.
Mist trying to finish that off. Lovely mechanics that we're seeing out of Team Envy.
The fake flip reset really paying off for Envy right now. The threat of it is just so dangerous. It has to be respected. You saw it with Mist. You just saw it there with Drees as well. He wasn't as successful. Here's Shad now. A quality pinch. Envy will take it. That one gets over Razebull and AJG to clean it up.
And you saw AJG just booming it. So now Illusion's going to be in a tough spot. See that ground to Razebull. Razebull will pinch that wide. Shad there to collect. But that first touch gets away from him. Follow-up challenge. It's a pinch back off the post and out. Complexity can't catch a break.
And still Complexity in the lead here, threatening once again. That was a quality shot from Razebull from the position he was in. They're not letting Envy out easy. Solution will have to take an air dribble, but Razebull once again throwing his body on the line. And a quality clear here from Shad. This Complexity have just been fielding everything that Envy's throwing at them. That one could have snuck in if it was on target. And here comes Envy. Drees is the man to do it. He's got low boost. He's got the pass to Illusion. He'll put it home. We're tied up.
A little chain dash in the corner. Watch this one from Drees. Getting some extra speed, getting that pass out, and Illusion tucking that one in. The mechanics from Team Envy have been impressive to say the least, Corelli.
And we've been saying it's been the difference maker in this game in particular, a game where they've been playing from behind. Mist getting involved mechanically is always a good sign. Drees, of course, is certainly a man you want behind the ball. It's Drees. What was that from Drees and Mist?
Oh, the bamboozle in the air. Drees hits it to Mist. Mist hitting it.
What?
It skips barely off Drees' car and changes the trajectory. What are you supposed to do if you're the defense?
What on earth do you say if you're Complexity? You say good shot and you move on. There's not much you could do as Envy puts away a worldie of a goal, and they're up by 1 here. They have clawed their way back into this game, and Complexity now playing from behind for the first time, trying not to get 4-0'd.
And we're starting to see that identity from Team Envy, but now Complexity on the attack. Dangerous in front of net. It's a double commit. Illusion will tip it away. And some space now for Team Envy. And that identity is, you got a Mist and a Drees mechanical offensive combo. And then Illusion, unpredictable. And he's been so consistent at being that third man, slowing the plays down, buying time when he needs to. And if Team Envy can keep executing at this level, they could go deep. I mean, they already have, but they might go deeper.
They're going to go deeper. You're right, though. I mean, the prospect of Mist and Drees being this deadly tandem is something to be scared of in North America, and you're really seeing that come alive here against Complexity. This is probably one of the better series we've seen with this version of this roster of Envy. Yeah, it's come together, and they've got to close it out here in the final 15 seconds.
Oh, and a chance to really put it away. Mist wasn't able to read it. Neither was the defense. Final 10 seconds. Complexity have to march downfield, and that's a chance. Hard shot. Knocked aside by Drees. Some space for Razebull. Razebull to Shad. Shad. 0 seconds. And we're going to overtime in game 4.
Hiding behind the back post. Shad saw it all the way. A beautiful pass from Razebull. Vamos to overtime.
Complexity. They're not done just yet. But it's a good kickoff for Envy. And the pitch denied by AJG. Illusion. Light first touch. Missed. Can't connect. And Team Envy come close. But they're not able to score it. Now the reset from Razebull. Like thieves in the night. Complexity steal game 4.
What a pass from HHE, and he was with that play all the way after he gave it up to Razebull, followed him under the ball to get the demo. The flip reset comes through for Razebull. Complexity not out of it yet.
The fireworks, they were saving it till this game. Complexity at 0 seconds scoring, and then a flip reset to win it in overtime. Electric offensive plays from Complexity. And you're talking about stepping up when your back is to the wall. Complexity fighting to the very end. And Envy, I thought they had this game. I mean, you saw Mist, you saw Drees battle back. Illusion playing really well. That goal there, the mid-air touch from Drees. But it wasn't meant to be for Team Envy. Complexity in a bare-knuckle brawl coming out on top.
I mean, that one was very close to just being straight up over. Envy had a great comeback in that game. But boy, that last second shot from Shad, what a setup there from Complexity. And of course, the one to put it away to win the game, to finally get on the board from Complexity with AJG to Razebull. Fantastic work from Complexity. They were a little quiet in that previous game, just across the board, but the offense came alive late, and that's when they needed it most.
Now things getting a little bit interesting. With a win like that, maybe that will be some wind in the sails for Team Complexity to start chipping away at this series. Nice challenge from Mist. And you think back too, even in that game, Curly, there was that play where Mist had a tough read, but it was open. The defense wasn't able to make it. If he scores that, the series is over.
Yeah. Yep. One more insurance there for Envy would have done it.
We'll see how Team Envy respond to that. Right now, you're seeing the new life from Complexity. AJG, tons of boost, air dribble play, infield pass. Mist will poke it around AJG streaking back, pokes it around Shad, and still on the play.
Envy very willing to go into the corner and take those challenges on the baseline. You've seen that quite a bit with no boost. They will just fight and scrap for every inch. They know they're not scoring. They know they're not going to get through, but they're going to make it rough for Complexity to get it out. Now Drees with a tough save. Shad with a great pass over to AJG. Envy players flying everywhere, but they do make the save.
And that was nice hustle from Illusion to get back and shut that play down. Now you see him being a lead blocker, but Shad wonderfully dodging every attempt. And now another dire situation for Team Envy. Complexity putting the pedal to the metal. Team Envy running on low boost. Mist will get something at the mid. And he steals the corner. So Team Envy switching things up, but that pinch is going to make it tough. And a miss from Drees. Drees, a panic hit off to the side.
I mean, yeah, that was a tough angle he was trying to find, and it's certainly not worth the whiff. And be able to stabilize, though. Still tied up through for 2 minutes here. Scoreless even. As Illusion wants to get a little pop, a miss, puts it on target. Shad's there to make the save. And cleared out, controlled here by Complexity.
The net seemed vulnerable, but missed. Shooting it on the side of the net where a defender was ready to make the play. Drees with the save. Drees has the side flip into that corner boost.
That got by.
Slow. Drees can't get to that ball on the challenge. And missed. Round one, Raise Bull. Faking out the defense.
He got him.
And Drees will clear it out, but Raise Bull almost making Envy look silly.
And it's the Mist been sitting here with no boost. He finally picks up 100 there in the corner, or in the midfield. But for Envy, yeah, it was the boost starvation that really let Raise Bull get away with some of those mind games. And good recognition from Raise Bull, knowing that the defense was vulnerable there to try and put something. Getting a little tricky on it now. Shad. That shot will be wide, and Envy trying to find a way out. Again, no boost here for Illusion. Tough to take the challenge with AJG coming on. Drees has no boost as well. Now Shad into the air. Time and space. Mist read it all the way. Illusion got demoed, so it was on Mist to make that save, and he does.
Mist driving up onto the ceiling. Doing whatever he could to keep that ball out. Now a save for Mist. More boost troubles. Team Envy, so many situations they've been on empty, multiple members. Drees on a low boost, dribbling it out. Illusion can't connect. Raise Bull, a pop-up. AJG first to it. Second attempt on the ball. Drees getting faked out. Infield pass going to be cut off by Illusion.
This game very reminiscent of game one, right in the beginning, where we were saying Complexity came out the faster pace, the stronger team, more in control. It's exactly what's happening here. Keep calling out the boost on Envy, and it's just because Complexity are swarming the Envy side. Here's a good boom here from Drees, but Shad able to control and play it to Raise Bull, and still the defense not really tested here from Complexity, as they've been able to get out every single time.
Drees, wave dash, trying to clear the backboard, leaving it for Mist, and now a long clear. Illusion to this side. Drees, pre-flip, didn't get much on it. Illusion high, bounces off the ceiling. AJG tipping it back. Mist doesn't land clean on the wall, so he won't be able to go for the 50. Illusion, nice dribble around one. Is able to stabilize. 50 into the middle. Shot opportunity potentially for Drees, but Raise Bull shuts it down.
Good clear.
There's Shad again. You saw Shad creeping around in the middle. Now it's Team Envy's chance. Drees, the pass doesn't get to him, and we've got overtime. Complexity, their series life on the line in this overtime.
And they have been knocking on the door, but it might be Drees. He's going to poke it free off the kickoff in 3 seconds. Envy shut down Complexity and take the series.
What a fight at the end from Team Complexity, but in the end, it was a kickoff goal that made the difference. Team Envy off kickoff was the superior team. And Team Envy, it's been a journey from them. There's been ups and downs, a strong fall split, winter, a bit of a disaster, but spring starting to look up for Team Envy, and they're going to be going to play G2 in the upper finals, Corelli.
Wow, Envy in an upper final again. Well, I should say back in an upper final for the first time in a long while. And for them, like we said, a team that I think has been trying to find their identity all winter split long is very much showing itself here. I think this series was a turning point for Envy. When you talk about a team that's trying to find their footing, we saw it here. They took a very strong step forward against Complexity, who is a very strong team in their own right, and I think showed what this roster really is about. Envy, they look pretty strong going up against G2 here.
It was an entertaining series down to the wire. Complexity making it fun to watch, but they just get edged out by Team Envy. And Corelli, we're going to take a break. And when we come back, more RLCSX.
Whoa, wrong season. Where are we?
I'm so old. All right, we'll see you after the break.